Okay, we're just going to quickly return to this because I want to have a quick video and we should get it out of the way. So I was working on this for the last couple of videos and now I think it's kind of finished. So I've replaced the cable that was in here and instead have now got a composite input and a 12 volt power input. But I thought before I take it apart to show you what it looks like on the inside, which isn't too exciting but it's kind of interesting. Did I just get a static shock? I think I did. Oh, that's... How could I have done that? It's nowhere near anything. Anyway... Oh, it feels a little bit upsetting. Yeah, obviously it runs off a 9 volt battery because it's the same plug. So we'll plug in the 9 volt battery and we'll plug in my trusty little game console thing, which this is the second attempt at this video. In the first attempt this had a flat battery. It only runs on one AAA battery, so that's quite neat. But let's just turn this on and turn the power on, and there's no picture, which is to be expected. Okay, so let's plug in the actual adapter. I just got to find. So hopefully this thing still works. I haven't just broken it. Okay. There we go, turn the power on, and it kind of works. So it's got a little bit more what's in the appearance? Fuzziness, ghosting on the display, and I think that's probably from my poor soldering. But that doesn't really bother me too much. We did Super Mario. No, I'm not gonna do Contra. Aladdin. Yeah, we'll do Adventure, which is Wonder Boy. Oh, it looks terrible actually. That's a shame. Well, we're gonna try a different thing in a second. So first off, we'll actually try take that out, plug in this, and activate. Alright, hopefully this is going to work. Maybe there's no power on again. Oh wait, it's not plugged in. So where does this cable go? It's right here. Okay, hold on a second. This is not a very good place for it to be. And activating. Turn it back on again. Alright, so that kind of works. Not very exciting. We're going to restart that again. The only thing is it doesn't tell you really if the power is on. That looks a little bit better. Like, it doesn't look as fuzzy and as rubbish as the other one does. So that's the PlayStation 2 startup screen. I don't know where I put the controller, so I can't actually start anything up. Hold on. Let's try. Pick the one PlayStation game that's right next to me. It doesn't have anything in it. Alright, so that can start. I don't know why I'm doing this. I want to see how it looks on something slightly better. It's got like picture, contrast, brightness, color. So we can do some interesting things here. Turn the brightness down a bit. Turn the color down a bit because it's a little bit over the top. Contrast while it's loading. Wide mode, that sounds a lot better. So that all works. It all works fine. So I think this will be quite a useful little tool for just talking about old computers and little projects that are going to go with them, and maybe even doing some Arduino stuff with the composite output and things like that. So I can't get past the screen. Alright, well, we're not going to be able to see the exciting part unless I plug. I think I'm kind of obsessed with this. Alright, there we go. Loading. This is SingStar 80s. What does it look like? It's got some scratches on the screen. So here we go. Here's some dancing. So there's a fair bit of ghosting around there and all that, but it looks fine. It's good enough for me. Alright, so we'll leave it there. Turn that off. It's a bit hard to turn these things off sometimes. Alright, turn that off and unplug it. And unplug it from there, so it doesn't work off 9 volts, but hopefully. So I've got one of these, but this isn't the one that I wanted to use. So I don't know where the one that I wanted to use went, which makes me sad. Everything's a bit of a mess today. But there's ones that have little plugs for these things, and these take 8 AA batteries, which is 12 volts. So I'm hoping, but I think it's even got like, no it hasn't. It does look like it kind of has the positions for that to go there. So you put it on like that, and then that will give 12 volts, and then it'll be like a little portable gaming system, which will be pretty cool. But let's just quickly take it apart and finish the video there. So I had a lot of stress trying to find one of these little what would you call it, sockets, jacks, because it turns out, like, I thought I had a ton of them, and I do, but they're either like this form, which doesn't really fit very easily into here, or they're ones that you solder onto a PCB and aren't really the appropriate ones for what I wanted to do here. I do have quite a few of the power jack ones, so taking it apart, I don't want to ruin anything. So I don't know where I put all my shrink wrap. So as you can see, all I've done is I took the cable that came with it, cut it up, stripped out the wires a bit, and then the power cables are going into, well, these are coaxial cables, so this is the video input, and it's actually 2 cables in one, and so the outside one's going there. It's all pretty thin, and I put some blue tack in to hold everything in place, and just to stop everything from touching each other, but they're not going to, and those wires don't do anything, but they're just being held on the side in case one day I want to, and I don't want them to. I was going to put some more where did I put the rest of the blue tack? Because I feel like I should put a bit more, because that's like the dangling wires there. So I'm going to cover up that dangling wire because it doesn't look right. Where did I put all my blue tack? Oh, it's all gone. That can't be right. What's the stuff? That's not going to work at all. Huh. Right, well, I want to cover this up. So I'm going to use a little sticker over that piece of wire there, which is not the best way of doing things. Alright, that's kind of good. It didn't break before, and it's not going to break now. So there is a bit of exposed wire, but it's not really touching. Is it going to touch something? Looks like that one's going to touch something. That one needs a blob of blue tack on it. And I don't have any blue tack because I used it yesterday for crazy stuff, and now it's disappeared. So that's just typical. So anyway, I'll come back and fix it up. So I shouldn't really have pieces of wire like that. I did burn the case slightly with the soldering iron, and the soldering is not very good. But it's all quite straightforward, and it works well. So that's all good. So I'll put that back together, and hopefully I don't break it. So thanks for watching. That was my first modification of the thing, and hopefully it will not be the last. So I will put the screws back on while you guys aren't watching. So thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe.